And good morning to one and all. Happy Sunday. Hope you're all doing well. Been a few days, isn't it? So what do we do on a Sunday? Well, we don't usually, but we're going to be having a Sunday roast today with a half a leg of lamb. Now this half a leg of lamb is actually quite big. So I pulled it out the freezer a couple of days ago. And now today I am trying to make everything easy. I just bought pre-made everything. So leg of lamb's in there. We've got cauliflower cheese, Yorkshire puds. We're gonna have baby carrots, parsnips. Now today I don't personally fancy I turned the wrong light off. I don't fancy personally roast potatoes, so I said to Dan I'm just going to do mash today. I did say to him I'll do him a couple if he wants some, but no, he just wants mash as well. So we're not doing the roasties today, but we will be roasting off the little parsnips, the little carrots with the parsnips. So yesterday we went shopping, stocked up for all of this. So first things first this morning is vegetable peeling. I'm going to start with the baby carrots first because I want to get them boiled up, get them prepared. Now I am doing this quite early this morning, but it is what it is. Now I might do all the carrots just for the fact that you can just keep picking at them once they're cooked, and I don't know what I'll do with half a bag of carrots if I don't use them. Now they're quite big carrots actually, some of these. I love the baby ones, and that's why I would buy these, but then like look, massive difference, isn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna have to cut a few of them down. Let's cut a few of them down. We'll get those on the boil, rinsed and boiled. Yeah, so the leg of lamb we're having today is actually the last joint of meat now we have left over from the Christmas haul that we did with stocking up on loads of meat. So it did well. We bought a load of meat there at Christmas time when like Tesco's was doing it half price. This is going to be a lot of carrot. Now I don't peel these carrots when they're the baby ones because it helps them roast nice if you don't. So I think the rest could be okay actually. Yeah, I'll keep a couple like that. Right, let's give them a rinse. But parsnips I always do peel. I don't know if I did with those baby ones that time. Did I peel those? I can't remember. Anyway, we're going to get these on the go. We're going to pre-make this nice and early. And we can both just reheat ours a bit later. It's fine. Now this big half a leg of lamb still is big. Now the only reason I got half is because on the home delivery you couldn't actually get a full leg. They would only send out half the legs. But yeah, it's still big. But I'm one of these, once that cools down, I can't go back to cold lamb. I'm a little bit funny with lamb. Have to fancy it. Yeah, we'll see anyway. Right, anyway, next thing, let's get some parsnips on the go because they will go in the same saucepan as the carrots. So what are you all having for dinner today? You having a big Sunday roast? Hope you are, and I hope you're enjoying it. Let us know down in the comments what you had. If you can see my little cut, I actually did that late evening yesterday. I was opening a parcel from Amazon. Big bread knife going towards me, so to say. I was a bit cack-handed, so to say. Yeah, but the cut actually started about there and finished down about there, so I was pretty lucky. So I was talking about over on the Travel Trolls channel to let me know about the Dyson fans, because I feel like it's going to be very soon now to when I'm going to have to buy a fan, and I really want to get a good one. I can't be doing with rubbish. I can't. It's like I just had a message just now. Now I do appreciate, you know, that not all of us want to spend hundreds of pounds on a fan. I don't. But I don't. Anyway, I got the message. Anyway, it was in the comments. She said she got one that works just like Dyson. You know, the same concept. But she got one from B&M for like $59.99. Oh, I'm not being funny. Unless if I saw it in the flesh and saw how good it was. It's not that I'm sticking my nose up to a 50, because I'm not. But all I can imagine is it's not going to be great. It has to be able to cool this whole fan down. I remember last summer in here and it was really hot. We had to close the curtains just to keep the heat out. So yeah, I can't see me getting a cheap. I'm not buying cheap and then regretting it. We did that with this space heater. We got that from B&M. Complete waste of money. Didn't do anything at all. So I also then did get an email from the lovely Sarah, April's nanny, and she sent me one of the Shark. It's the Shark one. Now, it's about 130 quid. Now, it's funny, weird, because the next morning then, somebody must have sent it to Dan or something. I don't think it was Sarah. And he was telling me then about the Shark. But it's not the concept that I want. I want like a tower one, but I really wanted like the bladeless ones, like the Dyson basically. So although, and I just can't see that cooling this all down. I saw a picture of it. It's like the size of this saucepan on the worktop. All right, it might be just slightly a little bit bigger, and then that's no way. I feel like there's no way that could cool this whole fan down. I feel like that. It's going to be hard to find one that will. And then Dan's like, yeah, but then you put it on a stand. But that doesn't still make that a tower fan. So yeah, it's ideally I wanted a tower fan, because then that way then you're getting from the bottom, the floor, to up there as well, no matter how high your tower is. But yeah, I do think I'm going to get one of the Dysons, I'm going to be honest. Somebody said in the comments this morning something. Yeah, that's what I think it was, something to do with yeah, we know that the Dysons are like 200 plus. I went to B&M and got one for 59 or something. I can assure you they're not 200 quid. Not the one I'm looking at. No, they're an awful lot of money. Right, anyway, sprouts. Yeah, I must admit the price I'm going to be paying for this is hideous money. But it's worth it. You just don't want to suffer. And not only that, it'll be good then for the motorhome if we're out in the motorhome as well. Take it with us. Oh, I've lost the sprout. So yeah, we did get to go to Tesco's yesterday anyway ourselves, so I got to pick the veg. I'll be honest, the quality of the veg is just from Tesco's. I mean, I don't know about anywhere else. It's just gone right downhill. I don't know, just not impressed. Not impressed at all. Like some of these sprouts, I mean, they're not their freshest. I won't say they're on their last legs, not these ones. Was nice to get out yesterday though. Didn't bring a camera or anything, just went shopping and enjoyed our day out. So I did also make Yorkshire puds a little while ago. Oh my god, they were the best. They were fantastic. Dead easy, I know, but I did say to Dan I can't be bothered with the faff, so I bought 4 of those, you know, like the Tesco finest ones, the fresh ones. So I bought 4 of them. Saying that though, when I got home, I had to take them out the packet and ram them into the drawer, so they're probably all squashed up and everything now. My fridge and freezer, once I go shopping, there just isn't room for anything. I'm going to be totally honest, and I think everyone thinks that I might be making this up, but the storage in this fan, fridge in particular, it's just, I don't know, I just struggle with storage in this whole fan, whether it be food cupboards, whether it be clothes cupboards, or whether it be my fridge. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'll tell you half of the problem though is that bottom shelf in my fridge with all the condiments. Dan was talking about it yesterday. But I'd already had a day of it yesterday. I can't remember what I was doing. I said, well, I ain't doing it now. Oh no, he was telling me just as I sat down with my tea, I said, well, I ain't doing it now. I'm having me tea. But we were going to go through the condiments. He googled up what condiments don't have to be in the fridge. Personally, I like them all in the fridge. But yeah, he's googled up stuff like tomato sauce and brown sauce don't actually have to be in the fridge. So, and mustard, stuff like that. So we'll see anyway. But then, like I said to Dan, yeah, but then where do I put that lot? It's all right taking it out of the fridge, but now where do I put it? All right, let's just get rid of this and do another little batch. So I must admit, I didn't have the bestest of sleeps last night. It's not that I'm tired. I just know I didn't have a lot of sleep, that's all. Right, there's going to be sprouts left over. I don't know really what to do with them because I can't see us having them again with another dinner. Don't know, we'll see. Now I usually put crusts in them, but I'm actually not going to touch them today. Just gonna leave them. See how they turn out. So going out into the van yesterday, sort of, it needs sorting out there. But it's just waiting for that nice day, and then waiting for that nice day but not having other things to do. Like today now, I'd love to just crack on and get out there and do it. But I'm too busy now today with a Sunday roast dinner and then clearing up after it. So, and also then I want to do a few jobs in here as well. Clean the shower and bathroom out, mop the floors, give the place, I do hoover regularly in here. But you know, just give it a good old spruce up. Right, is that enough sprouts? Shall I just do all the sprouts? I may as well just do all the sprouts. To be fair, sprouts is really the only veg I'm having. Dan's having sprouts, and I've got one of those pouches left, steaming fresh. It's like a bird's eye thing with cauliflower and peas. Not cauliflower, broccoli and peas and something else, I don't know. So Dan will be fine for veg. I can just eat a load of sprouts. Years ago, I was saying to Dan years ago, I used to just cook up literally a plate of sprouts with a blob of horseradish sauce, and I'll just eat that as my tea. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And funny enough, my twin sister used to as well. So yeah. Say hello to my lot. Say good morning. Sorry again. Right, that's practically all the veg peeled and sorted, apart from the potatoes now. Just for a little bit for a bit of mash. Right, let's crack on and get these done. Are you definitely sure you don't want roasties, darling?
No, I'm not bothered.
You're not bothered. Just pulled the Yorkies out of the freezer. Look at them, look. They're all squashed and flat. I had to take them out of the packet, babe, and squash them into the drawers. Never mind. They'll puff up again, they'll be fine. Still edible. Right, anyway, leg of lamb. I got the leg of lamb. Carrots and parsnips are going to be done in 1 minute. So I don't think I've ever cooked a half a leg of lamb, or if I had one, I don't know. Got the oven on, pre-on. So I could do some herbs and stuff on this. What goes with this again?
Mint.
Ew, no, I'm not putting mint on it. You can have mint sauce. No, you put herbs on them, don't you?
Rosemary.
Could be rosemary, yeah. They sort of stick it in there, don't they, and stuff. That's a massive bit of meat. I don't know how me and Dan are going to get through that. Yeah.
I'll just have a leg.
Absolute minute. Oh, there goes my spuds. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do though. See that, look? Blood juices that have come out of that. I'm actually going to mop that up. That's gross. It's making me gag. Yeah, let's put some rosemary and a bit of salt on that. Right, just got to find me rosemary. Rosemary. Did thyme go on it as well? Let's do a bit of salt. I don't know about thyme. Bit of rosemary. Yeah, I'll do a bit of thyme. I do like that flavour.
Making a joint of lamb, what herbs should we put on it?
Dan's asking. ChatGPT, whatever it's called. There we go. That's it. Simple. Right, let's bung that in the oven. Can't even really remember how long for, but let's just go with that. Bring you over here. Yeah, parsnips and carrots are going to be done now. I don't cover my meat with foil. I know some people do. I've been there, I've tried it, done it and stuff. I find that just keeping the foil off roasts it better. So for today we also are having stuffing. Now I do like to make my own stuffing. I actually picked up the cheapy 34p one yesterday from Tesco's. I put it down to buy this for £3. Am I mad? Yeah, so we've got stuffing balls. Pre-made stuffing balls. Don't think I'm going to cook all those. Don't know how much is in there actually. Let's have a look. I mean, there's not a lot, is there? 1, 2. Oh, I might just cook the whole lot of them. So Dan's just asked ChatGPT, whatever his name is, rosemary, a thyme, a salt and pepper, which I didn't do the pepper, and a little bit of olive oil, which I didn't do. Maybe I should do that actually. Let's pull it out. Let's stick a bit of olive oil on it. I'll do the pepper as well then. Let's bring you down. Now lamb is sort of traditionally had at sort of Easter time, isn't it? When is Easter, babe?
First week in April, I think.
That's a lot of olive oil. First week in April. Right, a little bit of pepper because I can get hold of the grinder now. Oh, good job I did pull that out. Look at that, look. Bit of plastic on it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just checking it as well, look. Got that on the back of it as well. Oh my God, Mazzy. Right, just tidying up a little bit. Carrots and parsnips are parboiled, so I'm just going to leave them there. One thing I also forgot to show you, yeah, we're having cauliflower cheese as well. It's going to be nice little dinner today. Right, in the meantime, I'm going to potter around. I've got a couple of pans on the go. Like I said, I'm pre-making all this anyway. We're both going to be reheating our dinners. Oh, blimmin' Hoover. Yeah, I'm just about to hoover, just to razz over the place, pick a few bits up and stuff. I still haven't actually cleaned out my new hoover, the robotic one. I'm going to clean it out and just leave it down in the office here if anyone wants it. Talking of robot hoovers though, we do have another one to do a review on. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Now the reason we've done that review is because basically that's going to my sister, so she really wants it. Just giving her my other one of those as well that we just did a review on as well, so it's always nice to help. But yeah, I've got to clean that robot one up and see if we just pull it down at the office. Hold on. Because hopefully next weekend, I thought it was this weekend actually. Hopefully next weekend, I think this is meant to be packed out. Somebody might be grateful of it, mightn't they? I do clean it up really nice. Or as good as I'm going to be able to with that one anyway. Right. So I've just sat down, just quickly for a split second, picked my phone up because I hardly picked my phone. Anyway, had an email from the lovely Donna. Bless you. I've just emailed you back. That was so sweet. Absolutely so sweet. Out the blue. Thank you very much. Right, anyway, in the meantime, I was going to go around and just do a little bit of polishing. I can't find me polish anywhere. So I had to go out to the van and get this one. I'm not a big fan of this one. Saying that, what's the other one? Mr. Sheen and Mr. Muscle. But so then I thought, well, shall I try the Turtle Wax Car Shine? I think on some of these surfaces this would be nice, and then obviously then you can have the fragrance up to sort of 7 days, up to 8 days, Mazzy. So yeah, I might try that. I can't do it everywhere though, because it has like a film to it. You have to be careful with that. Yeah, it's not really made for furniture. Right, anyway, oh, I better just check on me, quickly just check on these. Why do I feel like I can smell something burning? Oh, I do wonder actually if I got that oven up too high. Right, I'm going to say they're done actually. I'm going to turn them off. Let's just move you out the way. Let's just have a peek to what's going on. Lovely jubbly. I forgot also to even time the lamb. Right, what time do I think that went on? Okay. Right, so all of those that actually do keep up with me, right? So, before I went away for my birthday, tried doing my hair, couldn't, and I only had one box, made a bad job of it, and I couldn't get no more hair dye, could I? So since then, came back, tried to get some from Tesco's. I even did on this shop. It allowed me to put it in the basket, but then it said no, it's out of stock. So it's not actually in stock at all. I think they're getting rid of the hair bleach that I use, the hair strengthening kit. So I bought some off Amazon, which ain't coming till the 29th of March, and I thought that's unusual because I always buy from the exact same seller and I get it the next day. But anyway, 29th of March, I thought, right, okay, I'm in a desperate situation, so I ordered a couple of them to come. What is that burning smell? Might be just my tray in there. Yeah, so I bought a couple off Amazon. I thought, well, I'll have to wait till the 29th of March to redo my hair because this is a mess. And I went back on that listing, not on mine. It's not saying it on where I bought it, but if I wanted to go and buy it, it's actually saying unavailable, and no one else sells it on Amazon. What is that? It keeps doing that. Do you hear that? Why is that doing that? That's twice that's done that. That's freaked me out. See? What? I didn't even touch it. Oh, that's freaking me out. I still feel like I don't know this oven properly, so I'm a little bit freaked out with it. Anyway, going back, so I'm assuming, now if I wanted to buy that again, if I wanted to buy it again on the same listing, yeah, so it's out of stock. So what I'm guessing what they're going to do is wait till the 29th of March to then say to me, sorry, it's out of stock, we ain't got it, it's unavailable. So I thought to myself, right, I don't want to wait till the 29th of March to be told that. So yesterday, or day before actually, I went on Google and I see that Superdrug sells it. So I've ordered 4 boxes and it should be coming today via Every, which is really good, super duper. So once this lot's gone, I'm going to assume that they're never going to sell it again, and I am going to have to find a different way of doing my hair. Maybe go to the hairdressers, Mazzy. Right, what's the time? No, that's not ready yet. So I'm a little bit organised, just waiting for the potatoes, 10 minutes. So I'm going to go and sit down for a few minutes, come back in, and then maybe just do a little quick bit of polishing. I mean, it's clean and tight. I've just hoovered in here. It just needs a bit of a polish, maybe some Febreze on the chair or something. But anyway, yeah, Dan's just popped out with his new phone. Right, I'm going to go and sit out for a few minutes, have a break. I'm sitting outside and that's just done it again. It's going a little bit longer this time. You know what I'm going to do? Swap the hobs over if I can. Yeah, my hob needs a clean. I thought, well, I ain't cleaning it at the minute. I'll just wait till I'm done with this lot. It's probably because the metal ain't on it properly, because I'm always cleaning this. Even if I don't use it, right? 2 days, let's say 2 days, it looks like it needs cleaning. It's just dust and stuff. Right, anyway, I've been just sitting outside having a brief look at my emails. Now, I don't see everybody's emails. because I get an awful lot, a lot of like from companies wanting me to do product reviews and stuff like that, which I'm never gonna do, not on this channel. And anyway, yeah, Deb, the lovely Deb Allen, she'd emailed me quite about a week ago, I suppose. So bless you, Deb, I did get your email. I'm really sorry I haven't gotten back to you yet. To be honest, it's just been one of those weeks. But yeah, you're coming to the nurseries. It'll be wonderful to meet you. Absolutely wonderful. I do hope you have a good stay. I think you picked a good time then. I'm not going to say when, obviously. But I'm going to be totally honest. I can't say whether we're going to be here or not. We can never say. We're hoping to be trying to organise to get a man with a van to come out and have a look at our van. So as soon as that is dealt with, we want to go off in that. I'm going to be totally honest. It is getting to the point we sort of miss being out in the van. Don't get me wrong, we can still go to campsites, but what's the point of going to a campsite, paying all that money for the electric and everything, but you can't use it? We cannot plug the electric into the van. It just trips. There's an electrical something problem with the van, so we've got to get it all dealt with, which means then no heating and no lights. We're I want to say away recently, and we ended up having no diesel heater. It was absolutely freezing. I'm talking ice weather. No diesel heater because there weren't enough power in the batteries to run the diesel heater, and we had no lights either. So it was I don't want to say it was unpleasant stay, but it was, you know, it wasn't pleasant, so to say. But yeah, we had a wonderful time anyway. But yeah, Deb, go back to Deb, sorry. So yeah, if you do come, it'll be absolutely wonderful to meet you, absolutely. And you don't have to be taking us out for a meal. Silly. But yeah, it'll be wonderful to meet you, finally. There was another part of your email actually, Debs. Now, I wanted to get back to you, but I thought, oh, this email's either I blag on and just go on and on and on, or I just don't say anything. But Deb has mentioned something in her email. Now, I don't want to go too much into this at the minute, but yeah, I will be going into a few things maybe in another month or so. We'll see, in a while to come, in future anyway, definitely in future. But I don't really want to be saying anything at the minute. But yeah, just that's personal to Debs. Anyway, she'll know what I mean. Here comes Dan. Here comes trouble. Here he comes, trouble's ahead. So I just got one of them in the microwave. Now you're all probably thinking, why are you cooking so early? Well, for a start, we both eat at different times. I like to eat a lot earlier than Dan, practically when the dinner's ready. And Dan don't eat until really later on. Now that's all right, but if we're having the same dinner, then we've got to find a balance, haven't we? So just no harm in reheating a plate. Anyway, I'm getting there. Things are nearly done. And also, it gives us something to film as well for the day. There we go. A big roast lamb dinner for you. How about that?
I just said that.
Yeah, but you put it in a different way. Dan put it in a way like, oh, never mind, forget it. Get some mash on the go. I do prefer more butter than more milk. See how this goes. These are the Steam Fresh bags. It comes with a knob of butter. I'm not sure if it's minted butter or what. I've not personally had these. Dan loves these, don't you, babe? It's quite expensive. Quite expensive for just 2 portions, but then you are getting a mix. So it's all right. Give him all that. It's a good lot of veg there. Look, that'll do him good. Right, some mash. I know, I was just about to say Dan hates it because when I give him a lot of mash, but I'm one of these, I just don't know me portions. Is that that ain't really that much, it just looks that much.
You're best making me 2 plates.
Well, what I'm going to do is put some leftovers in these trays. Yeah. He hates it when I give him a load of mash. Kitchen all lovely. So I've washed everything down, packed up all like the extras. There's actually another dinner there for somebody another day. All that mash, all them sprouts. Yeah, that's definitely another dinner for tomorrow for somebody. Probably get 2 little dinners out of it actually. Just pulled all this out. Let's have a quick look. That's coming on along nice. I do have the what's that called? Cauliflower cheese right at the bottom. Although I have done 4 minutes of that in the microwave, which cooks it at 4.5 minutes anyway. So it's cooked. I'm just sort of browning it off. I know it's not going to get brown at the bottom, but it will help cook it. Right, so yeah, I'm going to take a minute out to myself, come back in and do a bit of polishing. I'm guessing this hasn't got long left. It probably could come out now if I'm totally honest, but I'm just going to check on it. So what I'm going to do is put it on there and cut off everything off the bone and store it into these dishes once I've put our bits on the plate. Because let's say when that leg of lamb goes cold, which I hate cold lamb anyway, storing that in the fridge is just going to be a nightmare. So I'm just going to trim everything off while it's while I can. To be fair, it probably is ready. It definitely has. It is. I've even flipped it over for quite some time as well, so the underneath has been done as well. Right, let's dish up and put things away, because obviously I'm going to have loads of leftover carrots and parsnips. Dan's just tried sharpening that knife. Oh, it's rubbish. That really needs replacing. Right, anyway, let me get myself sorted. I'll turn that off now. First things first, got to give Dan the test a bit, haven't we? This is probably overdone for some people, I'll be honest. And actually, now I'm cutting this bit off for you. Yeah, maybe that is overdone. Might be just the crust there. Might be just the crust. Well, that's obviously going to be crusty. Don't complain too much. It's the edge.
Beautiful.
Yeah? Well, I've cut Dan's tips of the carrots off as well. He doesn't like that. It doesn't bother me, if I'm honest, once cooked. Right, so I never really know how to cut a leg of lamb, if I'm totally honest. Just a matter of trimming it up, I suppose. And that's dinner. That's Dan's dinner. Obviously the gravy hasn't gone on yet. Now I am trying over here to sort of cut this leg of lamb. Like, is that about it? Is that all I'm going to get off that? I'm really confused. I've gotten all that off, and I've obviously dished us up as well. But yeah, I'm struggling with that, so I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to sit down and just take a little bite of my meal. Just made some gravy. So, are you hungry? There is so much leftovers. Definitely enough for a decent dinner for somebody tomorrow. It'll be Dan. Get loads of veg into him. Right, are you hungry or starving, Mazzy?
Starving.
I was asking Mazzy. Are you hungry or starving? Are you hungry or starving?
Starving.
Good. Oh, I feel well bad.